we're going to be making linear equations. But in order to do that, we need to find the slope of those linear equations given the 2 points that's going to start them. So the slope formula looks like this. The traditional, you see that slope, we use the letter m, is going to be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. I simplified this process to say what we're going to do is a keep and change, a keep and change. These keep and changes are going to give us the slope, the same results as using y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So here's the keep and change method. Here are points, and I'm going to write keep here and change there. Then on the other side, keep and change. So let's start here. M is going to equal, okay, we'll start here for the y's. We're going to keep the 5, the positive 5, and we're going to change the positive 2 to a negative 2. So that's keep and change, keep and change. Over here, for the x's, we're going to put those down here. We're going to keep the positive 3, but change the positive 1 to a negative 1. And that's your keep and change. Now, let's combine. So, same signs add, different signs subtract. So, this is going to be a 3, different signs. And the bigger sign wins. So, that's going to be a positive 3. Now, we have different signs, positive and negative here. Different signs are going to subtract. So, that's going to be a 2. The bigger sign wins. So, that's going to be a positive 2. So, our slope is going to be a 3 over 2, which means rise 3, run 2. Okay, let's do keep and change again here. Let's start just strictly on the right side. So we'll do keep and change with that. So m is going to equal. We're going to keep our negative 5 and change this negative 2 to a positive 2. So we did keep and change, keep and change. Now, for the x's, which are on the left side, we're going to do keep and change. Keep the negative 3 and change the negative 1 to a positive 1. So that's your keep and change there. All right, let's start combining our terms. Okay, different signs are going to subtract. So 5 take away 2 is going to be a 3. And the bigger sign always wins. And the bigger sign comes from the 5. That's going to be a negative 3. Okay, and here we have a negative 3 and a positive 1. So different signs subtract. So 3 take away 1 is 2. The bigger sign wins. The 3 has the bigger sign. So that's negative there. Now, from here, we can simplify this. Negatives divided by negatives is going to be a positive. So now we got a positive 3 over 2. And we're done because this is a rise 3, run 2. Okay, next one, number 3. We're going to do keep and change. So our slope is going to be, we're going to keep our 5 and change the negative 2 to a positive 2. Here, for the x's, we're going to do a keep and change. Keep the negative 3 and change our positive 1 to a negative 1. Okay, and now let's simplify that. Same signs, so they're going to add. 5 and 2 add, and you get a 7. Furthermore, bigger sign wins, which is the 5, so that's going to be a positive 7. Now here below, we have a negative 3 and negative 1. Those are same signs, so same signs are going to add, and we're going to get a 4. The bigger sign wins, and that's from the 3, so that's going to be a negative. So it's a negative 4. And I'm running out of room here. I'll do it. So we have a positive 7 divided by a negative 4. Positive divided by negative gives you negative. So this whole thing is going to be negative 7 over 4. Number 4. We're going to do keep and change. So we're going to keep our negative 5, but we're going to change this negative 7 to a positive 7. So we did keep and change. Then for the x's on the left side, we're going to keep our negative 3, but we're going to change our positive 5 to a negative 5. Okay, so keep and change. Okay, let's do a little combining here. Okay, different signs, a negative 5, positive 7, so we subtract. So 7 take away 5 is 2. And the bigger sign is positive, so it's going to be a positive 2. Here we have same signs, negative 3, negative 5. So we're going to add 3 and 5, add up to 8. And The bigger sign wins. That comes from the 5, so it'll be a negative here. Now, I'm going to simplify this because I can divide both the top and bottom by 2. So let's simplify. Divide by 2, divide by 2. And so simplifying, we've got positive divided by negative. That means the answer is going to be negative. 2 divided by 2, 1. And 8 divided by 2, which is 4. So it's going to be a negative 1/4, which is a down 1 over 4.